Right. Well, we've experienced a decrease in funding by the province of 2.1%, which is about $1.4 million. But on top of that, for 12-13, we have to cover our cost of living increases, which were estimated at about $1 million. So it's been a very challenging year, 12-13, trying to balance the budget, and that's of course on top of last year's challenges, which were very significant. We made some really deep cuts in last year's budget. But actually, those cuts from last year are actually helping us balance the 12-13 budget because our school year and our fiscal year don't match up exactly. So those cuts from last year actually impact April, May, June, and July of this fiscal year. And so that's one way that we've actually been able to address the cuts this year. But there's lots of other ways, including things such as we made changes to our defined benefit pension plans. We have taken advantage of various programs over the past year to reduce electrical and heating costs in the schools, especially programs from Efficiency Nova Scotia. There's issues like the alternate and adult ed changes that we've are going to make for the new school year coming up, and those are substantial changes. There's things like unfortunately, we've had to reduce our building maintenance costs, what we're allocating for that. The cuts were so deep this year that we had to go into that. So those building maintenance costs were reduced by about $118,000, but we'd like to keep in there. And so major projects just may not happen because of those types of cuts. We've had to reduce 20 NSTU positions. That's far more in what we would normally reduce because of student enrollment. But some of the positives are that the International Student Program, which we have students coming around the world and living with people in the area, and the students go to our schools, and that helps us raise money for not only schools but the board, and we're projecting some significant increases in our profits from that program. And overall, we haven't had to touch for 12-13 areas like direct support to students in areas like PSAs, librarians, behavioral support, things of that nature, which is a really positive thing for us. So it's been difficult, but we've found ways to get there.